I got my 478 hat on, Frank and Ben. We're always repping Central Georgia, but you know, we're an Irish country, so I gotta switch it around a little bit. I gotta put my Irish on, my green, you know what I'm saying? Well, we've got two kids who are at Dublin Middle School giving their team a lot of luck on the football field. If you're at the game with your family, you don't have to wear a mask while sitting with your family unit. But if somebody gets a little too close, Houston County does encourage you to put on your mask. You'll be on the team, and you could be playing some Macon Bacon baseball in August and September. Now, I haven't played baseball since I was probably in middle school, but hold on now. Whoa. You know, maybe I'll try out for the team. Who knows? New head bear in charge for Mercer football has been introduced. Drew Cronick has already been on the job for about a week, but finally had a chance to shake some hands, say hello, and be introduced to Central Georgia. You want to honor Kobe? Compete. Compete on the floor, compete in the classroom, compete in your relationships, compete at work. Whatever it is, make it your best. Adopt that Mamba mentality. It's what Kobe Bryant would have wanted. That's it for sports. Avery out. Kobe. Big man touchdowns don't happen very often, but when you do, you gotta have the ultimate celebration. I need a big man celebration right now.
It would definitely be the Gronk spike.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
That is a big man celebration.
Yep, and then hip up. There you go.
Now, it's over with. It's over with. It's done. It was the game everybody was circling on the calendar between Georgia and Florida, and it did not disappoint. This kid, he's got the right idea. The Dogs were dragging the Gators up and down the field. Defense continued to dominate on the ground, only allowing 21 yards rushing the entire game. Hey, man, that's an MP Bulldog. Malik Herring with a sack. Mary Persons grad right there. Georgi Dimitrievich may have another calling besides basketball because this is a circus shot off the top of the backboard and in your wizard, Harry. Defense going to create some offense. Daniel Love with the steal, and he's going coast to coast like a road trip. And you can call him Dr. Love at the rim because that's a kiss off the glass. Mercer had 18 points off 20 KSU turnovers. FPD boys, the dish to Jalen Goodrum, who pulls out the 2K acrobatic layup package and finishes and one. No Cavs were harmed in the making of this highlight. A tie is nice, but how about the lead? Call her Big Bat Bobby Puff. Just inside the foul pole, 2-run shot for the Bears, and they take a 3-1 lead. Talking to one of the coaches, he says, I told you so. Didn't I tell you? I told you. End around goes to Zion Reagans. The Rams swarm him, but he's more slippery than a greased pig. Finds green grass. Whoop! Reagans, the freshman, got a blast. Down the sideline, nobody gonna catch him. But in the 108th minute, free kick for Mercer. Allie Fordham gets a clean head on it and a golden goal. Ball finds the back of the net, and that's the second game winner for Fordham this season. The Bears advance in double overtime. The Braves get a much faster start than they did in Game 6. 2 on, no outs. Marcelo Zuna with an RBI single to left field. Ronald Acuna Matata, no worries about beating the throw, slides into home and gives an electric start to Game 7. It's 1-0 Braves. Dustin May's evening was short, just one inning. Dodgers go to Tony Gonsolin, and well, he's getting abused too. Dansby going yard, got a blast, and that ball is upper deck worthy. Solo shot puts Atlanta up 2 after 2. For head football coach Jesse Hicks, coaching reaches far beyond the football field.
We have to, and I tell my coaches this all the time, we got to look at this way past football. This is more about you leading and guiding and giving these kids an opportunity to become men.
That's a page he took out of his mother's book. Like him, she was a teacher, one who took an interest in her students outside the classroom. But she couldn't do it all.
Because my mom used to tell me, she said, baby, I can raise you and love you and nurture you, but I can't teach you how to be a man.
His coaches filled the gap.
But they took such an active role in molding me and giving me understanding.
So when senior running back Noah Hill had a need, he immediately recognized his own role.
That's Noah. Watch, you gonna tell me you need a ride. Watch this. Watch this. What's up, Noah?
Yes, sir, I do need a ride.
That was a coincidence during our interview. So it's the same thread that tied the pair together. Loss. Last November, on Thanksgiving Day, Hicks' mother suffered a heart attack. At her services, it was the team, and Hill in particular, who stood beside him.
Really emotional time. And he was like right, I was talking to the team and he was looking me in my mouth. And he was just saying, Coach, I'm here for you.
I had to be there for somebody who be there for me, because he don't just, like, he's just not a football coach. He's like a dad.
Hill was close with his own mother, LaShawna. He called her his best friend.
I told her about my first everything, like my first kiss, like everything. So everything that happened to me, she knew about it.
Not long after Hicks' tragedy, Hill faced his own. His mother died in May of this year. His first call after it happened, his head coach.
What the guard calls me, says, Coach, I need you. My mom just passed. And so I get out, I rush, I get over there, kid falls on me.
Like, I really couldn't hold anything back. Like, I was just crying, just continuously crying.
Since then, they've leaned on each other.
I basically told him we were in the same fraternity now.
And healed together.
It helped me heal by kind of explaining and helping him walk that walk with him.
Because for Hicks, it's not about the X's and O's. It's about making a permanent mark.
I want to be remembered. She said, what you want put on your tombstone? I said, real simple. He cared. He cared.
Hicks and Hill's relationship has spilled over into the rest of the Baldwin Braves football team. Every week they say a prayer and have a message. Everything that happens on the field is for Mama Graham, that's Coach Hicks' mom, and for Mama Hill. For 13 WMAZ Sports, I'm Avery Braxton. The high school football season is going to look very different than it has in years past thanks to the coronavirus pandemic. School districts across the state are putting in guidelines to make sure their fans and players and coaches are all safe. So a night at Freedom Field, for instance, may look a little different. Here's what the Houston County Board of Education has done to make sure football Friday night is safe. Okay, you just pulled up to Freedom Field, you're looking to get your ticket. A lot of what Houston County is trying to do is limit lines and allow for cashless options. So if it's a HOCO game you're here for, you can use the app called GoFan. GoFan allows you to buy your ticket online with your phone. In Houston County High's case, you can buy an all-sports pass, which will get you into any HOCO home game for the rest of the year.
We've got other schools that will be doing pre-sales throughout the week, whether it be after-school drive-thrus or some other avenue. We're going to do as much pre-sales as we can.
So a lot of tickets will be available as early as Wednesday. And if you didn't get a ticket beforehand, you can still pull up to the ticket counter and buy one at the game. You made it into the stadium. Nice. Now let's figure out where we're going to sit.
We're going to mark it off so that you can see what 6 feet looks like and you can respect that space around yourself and others.
If you're at the game with your family, you don't have to wear a mask while sitting with your family unit. But if somebody gets a little too close, Houston County does encourage you to put on your mask.
So obviously, we're encouraging face coverings, and it could be a mask, it could be a shield. It's up to the individual. We're encouraging that. That's not something that we're going to come out and require of the spectators, because the whole point of social distancing is to give that 6 feet barrier between you and another family.
Stadium capacity will be limited. How much that means for football, Houston County isn't quite sure yet, but it will mean people with sports passes, the kids in the vans, and people with season passes are all counted in that number. So if you want to watch the game, your best bet is to get your ticket early.
We understand the importance of athletics, and we've got seniors this year that are banking on this season for scholarships to get that education paid for them at the next level. And so we're looking forward to the opportunity of doing this as safely as possible.
Ultimately, Central Georgia, it'll come down to how safe you want to be. So socially distance, wash your hands when you get done using the bathroom, and please wear the mask. Avery Braxton, 13 WMAZ Sports.